So yesterday with the announcement of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, a lot of you are probably wondering, which one do I order? Well, I found this paper template online, and when I cut it out, well, while the paper, it works to kind of get an idea of what the size is, it doesn't really do everything. So a friend of mine mentioned, why not make a wood mock-up of each one to see how it fits in your pocket, how it feels in your hand, get a better idea of what owning the real device might be like. Now again, these are just as close as I can get with the template, and this is just to give an idea of how it's going to actually fit in your pants pocket, how it feels in your hand, and get a little bit more of an idea of which one you should order. Now remember, the actual phone is said to be a little bit slippery on the back because of the aluminum back. But it is thinner, so it does seem to fit in your hand a little bit better. So let's go ahead and just see how it fits in our hands. Okay, so here's the iPhone 6 wooden mock-up with the paper template just kind of laid on top here, just to give you an idea of what the screen would be like if you're holding it and moving your thumb around. Now as you can tell, I can kind of reach my thumb. Now I'm about 6'1", and I would say pretty much normal sized hands. So I can reach around this fairly well. Now they do have on both the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus that great feature of what's called reachability, where you double tap, not double press, but double tap the home button, and it pulls the screen down so you can actually reach these other areas here at the top without going all the way up, where, as you can see, if I'm way down at the bottom, I can just barely reach it. It is a stretch. So this is the 4.7 iPhone 6, and in your hand it does feel a lot like the iPhone 5S. I think if you're not really wanting a bigger phone, this would definitely be the phone to go with. The screen's going to be larger, and I think overall this is going to be the next step up. As far as the iPhone 6 going in and out of a pocket, well, you can see it goes in really well. And actually, if you can get a look at this, there we go, you can kind of see that it's not going all the way up. There's the top of my pocket right there, and the phone is right there. And you've got, of course, plenty of room in the pocket. Now, my pants are a little bit looser. I do wear them a little bit looser, so if those of you with tighter pants, you should still be okay. The phone is supposed to be super thin, so I don't think you're going to have an issue with that. Again, it's not much bigger than the iPhone 5S. Moving on to the 6 Plus here. I've laid the template on top of the wooden mock-up again to give you an idea of the screen size. Now, as you can see here, compared to the other one, if my hand is here holding it this way, which is kind of a normal way for me to grab the phone, and I'm assuming most people are going to grab the phone this way to look at certain things on there. But of course, a lot of us, we do tend to live down here by the home button. So if you are down here, well, as you can see, if that paper template doesn't fall off. So if you do live down here, as you can see, reaching up to the top of this just is not going to be possible. But again, you have that reachability where you double tap the home and it's going to slide everything down to right about halfway here on the screen, so you will be able to reach it. And once you tap, it goes right back up. So it might be something that a lot of us just get used to using on the 6 Plus. If you do purchase it, just double tapping that to go back. I don't know though, it is an extra step each and every time if you need to use it. So that is something to keep in mind. Now let's go ahead and move on to how it actually feels in your hand. Again, it's a little bit larger. I mean, there's just no getting over that. It is a size different. I can barely get my fingers wrapped around. Now it's not uncomfortable for me, but my fingers don't wrap around nearly as much as the other one. And of course, again, with the aluminum backing said to be a little bit more slippery on the back, well, holding it this way, you might feel like you're going to drop it, especially if you're holding it down here at the bottom like this, which is, to be honest, is the way I do a lot of my typing. When I'm replying to text, I'm down here at the bottom all the time doing this, and look at all that. Look at all that that's up there on the top, ready to just flip back. So that is something to think about. If you do a lot of one-handed use, this is more of a two-handed device, supposedly. I'm looking at it and being able to reach around a good point with my hand. I might be able to do a lot of it still one-handed. So that's something that I'm still tossing up in the air. Okay, so moving on to the iPhone 6 Plus going in and out of a pocket. Now, putting it into the pocket, not a problem. But as you can see, this is the top of the pocket, and the phone is sitting just underneath this piece right here. I mean, the phone, I don't know if you can see it or not, is right there at the edge. The phone is taking up the entire space of my pocket. So again, I wear a little bit larger, baggier pants, I should say, and those pockets are going to be a little bit larger. So if you're wearing, you know, maybe some slacks or something, it might stick out just a little bit. For me, I don't have any problem getting it all the way in. A lot of you might be wondering how it fits in the back pocket, so I'll show you that. For the back pocket, it actually goes all the way in the back pocket there, but it is sitting right here. I mean, it is all the way up. Now, I'm not a back pocket user, I am a front pocket user, so I really don't know how it would be sitting on this. I've never actually put a phone in my back pocket to sit on it, so that might be kind of uncomfortable. I don't know if I would risk putting that type of device in my back pocket. But those of you that do, it does go all the way in on my pockets. For those of you that the iPhone 5 sticks out a little bit there, or the 5S sticks out, this is probably just going to be a little bit over the top. So there you have it. There's the size differences of the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, and hopefully this will help you a little bit on to deciding which one you're going to order. I am going to be posting back. I'm going to be using the iPhone 6 Plus wooden mock-up in my pocket for at least the rest of the day today, hopefully some tomorrow, to get a little bit better idea of how going through sitting, getting in and out of the truck, everything will actually work with this mock-up before I order for Friday morning, I guess, at midnight. So hopefully, again, this will give you an idea, a little bit better decision making. And check back Thursday, find out how it went with the iPhone 6 Plus mock-up and my daily use of it.